Hello, Twin Flames. It's Emily from Twins in Union, and I am out on my nature walk today doing some grounding, and I just thought that I would invite you guys along for my walk. So this is the park that I come to almost every day, or as often as I can. I'm very fortunate to live close to this beautiful state park, and this is where I come to ground myself and center myself and help release energies. If I'm feeling anxious or just overwhelmed by the energies that I'm experiencing that day, I come out and I walk and I ask Mother Gaia to help ground the energies that are moving through me. And I always find myself feeling more at peace and more calm. And Mother Gaia is such a powerful healer. She really can help calm our nervous system and help us feel grounded and relaxed. And nature resonates with us, so it's a beautiful way for us to remember who we are, which is so much of what this journey is about. And I don't know if you guys know about the YouTube channel called Divine Love Crystal Grid with Nikki, but I just love her channel, and part of what I love about it is based on the forest lovers. And as you can see, I am a forest lover and my twin lives in a forest, so he's also a forest lover. So if you have access to a beautiful park, then take advantage of it and immerse yourself in nature as part of your spiritual practice, because it is very healing. And if you go camping, I love going camping. I always find that I just feel more in tune with my soul when I spend time out in nature. So if you are, living where it's summertime, then I encourage you to get out and enjoy it as much as you can right now, especially with these energies that we are in. I know it's been pretty challenging for a lot of people, myself included. Some days are a little more heavy, other days things lighten up. But nature can be a really powerful part of your practice and really help you move through the energies with a lot more ease. And, speaking of these energies, I thought I would share a dream that I had just a couple nights ago where my divine masculine was missing. He was submerged underneath a dark body of water, and no one could find him. So a search party was sent out, and people were looking everywhere. No one could find him. His friends and family and loved ones were really starting to go crazy, just thinking that he had died. And my inner knowing was so strong, and I just said, no, he is still alive. I know it. I know he's still alive. And then there was just this beautiful image of him, coming up above the water, and he had this beautiful golden, orange, bright sky behind him, kind of like a beautiful sunrise. And he was just smiling and happy. And it was just beautiful to look into his eyes And I knew that he had been reborn in a way. It was almost kind of like, you know, like a baptism, a renewal, being reborn. And to me, it just felt like it was really reflective of what we're going through right now, divine masculine and divine feminine. We are kind of in this death and rebirth process. And, you know, the dark water represents the yin and the emotions and all the uncertainty and the unknown and the, you know, dark night of the soul, letting go of the ego. So we are kind of in a place right now where we are submerging ourselves in order to rise up and be reborn and embrace this new part of ourself that is our divine self. And I'll probably do another video soon about, you know, the energies more. I had a download the other day, and I've gotten more information about, you know, this Lion's Gate that's coming up on August 8th, that time frame. So, you know, it's a really powerful time that we're in right now. And the more we can understand the energies that we're in, I think the more it can support us in moving through the energies and really embracing the beauty of it. Because despite all of the challenges, you know, these challenges are gifts that are asking us to step more and more into our personal power and to own our divinity each day. So anyway, I just thought I would share that dream with you to give you a little more insight and perspective on where we are right now. And I thought I would just tell you a little bit too about, you know, what's been going on in my life. My sister and my adorable little nieces are here in town visiting for the week. So it has just been wonderful for me to spend time with my nieces, and it's helped me get back in touch with my own inner child and remembering, you know, just the innocence and the purity and the authenticity that comes through them and the joy. And it's just, you know, this unlimited enthusiasm. And, you know, I'm an artist, and I have all of these craft supplies, which, you know, I really haven't spent a whole lot of time honoring my inner child. And it was interesting to have my niece over to my house, and, you know, first thing, they call me Auntie M. And so first thing she says, you know, Auntie M, you know, can you get those down? She saw all my art supplies on the shelf, you know, and so we get all my art supplies out, and we just kind of scatter them all over the floor. And I had saved all these little Altoid boxes, and, you know, so we decided to make little treasure chests. And I had all kinds of sequins and bright beads and buttons and pearls and sparkly things, glitter. So we got the glue gun out, and we started having fun with that. And, you know, it just, if you are a parent to little ones, or an aunt or an uncle to little ones, or you just have some cute neighborhood kids, you know, just observe other children and watch how they play, and get into their world, because we still have that little child inside of us that wants to have fun and play and be creative. And, you know, it's a really wonderful way to heal those parts of ourselves that are asking for attention and asking to feel heard and seen. And, you know, just it fills up that cup, you know, it fills up that cup that is full of joy and happiness and beauty. So I've also we've been going to the park almost every day, and so I've done some swinging on the swings, and we've gone exploring in the woods, and we found mushrooms, really beautiful mushrooms that had bright orange on them, and fireflies. We have fireflies where I live. So fireflies, they don't have that where they live, and so it's been new for them to see fireflies. So we caught some fireflies, and it's just so exciting, you know? So let yourself get out in nature and explore and be curious about the world around you, and really tap into that curiosity and wonder that is within you and your inner child. So we are coming up to one of my favorite trees here. This is one of my hugging trees that I like to come to. Just recently, when we were having some pretty major energies coming through in June, I felt very called to come out to my hugging tree. And the thing that's beautiful about trees is they have their roots, and the roots run really deep into the earth. And as twin flames, we are like conduits for bringing light into the earth. And trees really are a beautiful way of amplifying all of that with their leaves that reach up to the heavens, and then their roots that go way down into Mother Earth. So anyway, I just love this little tree. It's kind of at a slant there, and I like to just lean against it. And I also just love the smell of it. It has just that really fresh pine fragrance. And yeah, it just really instantly calms my whole body, and it instantly just pulls all the energies down and out of me into Mother Earth. So I just love to get up close and just admire my tree, and I hug my tree, and I say thank you, tree, for helping me ground all of these energies, and I can just instantly feel calm and walk back to my car, go back to my everyday life, feeling happier and calmer and grounded. And it's really amazing. Just, you know, a matter of seconds, that tree just takes it all and grounds it. So if you haven't tried tree hugging, I highly recommend it. Doesn't mean you have to be a hippie, but if you're a twin flame and you're overwhelmed by energies, it's a great healing tool, and it doesn't cost anything. So, well, I guess that's about all I have to share today. Sorry for the shakiness, but I just wanted to say thank you for joining me on my walk. Things have been a little bit hectic with family in town, but I look forward to getting some more videos out soon, and I hope you guys are doing well. And yeah, I'm sending you all my love and light, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.